Assembling circuit boards wasn't the career path Lee Tate expected to take.
Well, I'm a chemical engineer and I don't know anything about electronics, but I've been doing it for 40 years.
A few years ago, Lee convinced his son Scott, also an engineer, to join the family business.
It took a little bit of arm twisting to get us back up home, but really glad that we did.
Lee founded Tate Technology in 1992 when electronic companies started moving manufacturing to China and Mexico.
The small volume, quick turn jobs can't be sent to China. They just can't do it fast enough. So we found a niche for that kind of work in Spokane, and we've done it ever since.
Tate specializes in through-hole technology, and they've thrived off that high-mix, low-volume work. Where bigger companies might require minimum orders in the thousands, at Tate,
I'll put one part on one board. It doesn't matter. If we can help our customers be successful, we'll do it.
Their standard lead time of just 3 to 5 days also sets them apart.
So what kind of industries does Tate Technology serve? Well, pretty much all of them. This board is used in a crosswalk controller, and this one is used for running telephone over the internet.
If it has a battery and a light on it, we probably have made something similar to it.
We're in machine controls, industrial controls, automotive business, we're in medical business, and we do a little bit of consumer electronics and computer electronics.
Tate's circuit boards are first put into a high-precision pick-and-place machine.
It picks up the components from a reel of parts that we purchased, and then it moves over to the location on the board that it has to place it, and then it places it down.
And those components can be smaller than a grain of sand, which means their hand solderers
You have to have not only good dexterity, but really good vision.
when using a soldering iron or tweezers to put the parts on the boards. But when there's a high volume of through-hole joints to solder, they use this wave soldering machine, which is
Basically a cascading wave of molten solder that you can then run the product over.
Tate uses a real-time X-ray machine to inspect hundreds of microscopic joints found underneath some components.
You can manipulate the product real time and see if the part is on and in the right spot, if there are any shorts, and determine if that part should be indeed good.
And because electronics are getting smaller and smaller,
Our people have to have sharper and sharper tweezers and sharper vision, therefore magnification.
but Tate doesn't expect its niche and the way it serves its customers to change at all. For Made in the Northwest, I'm Deis, KXLY 4 News.